has a brand and is known all over the world for solving the toughest problems for the largest companies, right? You go in, you make the trains run on time in Germany and blah, 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 right? All the things Siemens does. How does Siemens work with smaller manufacturers? Because I got to be honest, Raj, most of our manufacturers are like $100 million, $50 million revenue, $20 million revenue companies. How do they get involved with Siemens?
So Tom, look, I mean, I think this is the great equalizer of what digitalization has done. So if you had that preconceived notion, and maybe back in the day,
Yeah.
when you started and we were known for all those great things and only working with big and large companies, just like even we talk about additive, we talk about digitalization, there's the great scalability in manufacturing. Yeah. So the same multi-billion-dollar tools and software developments that are used for a lot of the big folks, mm-hmm. right? The large enterprise names we know every day,
yeah,
can easily be scaled for any size of manufacturing. And the SaaS and cloud-based models that are being developed now and that exist really let you use what you need to use for the scale of operation that you have. So for us to hook an automation asset up and do some edge work and cloud work and 5G work and IoT work isn't prohibitive for a small manufacturer. So these same tools are meant to be scalable from low end of manufacturing all the way to the upper scale.
You just said something really interesting that I want our viewers to pay attention to, and it is Industry 4.0. What you said was, and I'll paraphrase, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but in the old days, if you wanted to do this kind of computing power or interesting work digitally, you had to buy the whole elephant and move it into the plant and make it all go. Today, because of the digitization in the cloud, you can rent from Siemens what you need, and it's much, much more cost effective. So that's why Siemens, this great big company that's solving problems all over the world, they can help too, because all of that scale works to the favor of the small, whereas before it would have been a detriment. You had to have the capital cost to get the hurdle to get even in there, right? Did I paraphrase that right, or did I mess it up?
I think you got the gist of it. Look, and let's just go back to additive, even though everything's not additive, but let's just go back to additive, where think about it. You needed a plant to produce things and really manufacture things, but think about the competency now. The competency in additive is really the digital design. And it's the digital twin and the digital model. And anyone that has a printer anywhere in the world, and they can power up that printer, can really start producing parts, right?